I did have this interesting experience. Like, does everybody know what a yukata is? If you picture like a samurai, that basically that's their clothing is. It looks very similar to that. It's like a robe and stuff. And we had this. There was a festival we were walking at. I had this weird experience where I was dressed up in one of these. Like, the whole cultural appropriation thing is weird because nothing makes Japanese people happier than seeing like a big fat white boy like me dressed up in traditional Japanese clothing. They love it. And I had my hair at the time. It was up in a like a top knot because it was really hot, and I had longer hair at the time because I just accepted my fate that I couldn't speak enough Japanese to go to the hairdresser. Like I never thought to just bring a picture in and point to it. I just kind of thought, well, this is me now. I'm just going to be like cousin Hit by the time I leave this place. And what had happened was there's this superstition over there that if a sumo wrestler holds your baby, they'll grow up big and strong. It's like good, like you can see where this is going, right? See. So I noticed this couple walking over to me and they're holding the baby, and he kind of holds the baby out to me. And I'd heard about this tradition, and I tried to explain to him that I wasn't a sumo wrestler, and he kind of just looked at the baby and then he looked at me and he sort of went like, "Can you just do it anyway?" Like, he's not going to know the difference. He's too young. You know, he's a baby. What's he going to know? So this guy just hands me his baby, and I don't know if you've ever been in this situation before, but like, how do you bless a baby? They're pretty clear about they don't like being shaken. So I figured that wasn't. It's not going to be that. I didn't really want to tip it upside down or anything like that, so I sort of just cheersed it like I was holding like a big mug of mulled wine. And this seemed to appease the guy, and he took the baby back and he said thank you very much, and he walked off. And then what had happened in the meantime is I realised that there was a few more couples closing in. And so there's this thing in Japanese culture where if a restaurant has a line outside, people, they say that's got to be a really good, you know, the quality of that place must be amazing because it's so popular that people are lining up outside to go there. And so what had happened was I noticed a queue starting to form of just all these hopeful couples wanting a big strong baby that were lining up. And I just didn't really know what to do because like I've set the precedent, you know, I did the first one, and so I just kind of continued on, just held the baby, there you go, and send it. And then what happened was there was just a guy, he was just like wearing a suit, just a normal dude, and he kind of just walked up and was just like, "What's this the line for?" And I said, "Oh, I'm blessing babies. What did you think this was the line for?" And he just said, "Oh, I just saw the line and thought it would be for something good, so here we are." And I said, "Well, would you like me to bless you?" And he just went, yeah, okay. So I just really like slowly just picked him up, kind of gave him put him down, and I sent him on his way again. And by this point, the line was getting pretty ridiculous. So a police officer came over to see like what on earth is going on. And put it this way, I learned something that day that what I was doing was not necessarily illegal, but it was very highly frowned upon. I got a very stern warning from the Japanese police for the unauthorized blessing of 23 babies and one accountant. They didn't really care about the accountant, you know. That's just two consenting adults, really. It's a lot weirder when I put it that way, isn't it?